Hello everyone, my name is Sumit. I am back with the new video. Today we will discuss about the blood and its associated disorders. Blood is a vital fluid in the human body that circulates through the arteries and veins, transporting oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and waste products. It consists of plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Plasma is the liquid part of the blood, while red blood cells are carry oxygen to tissue and remove carbon dioxide. White blood cells are a part of the immune system defending against infection, and platelets play a role in clotting to prevent excessive bleeding. Blood types A, B, AB, or O are determined by the presence or absence of certain antigens on the surface of red blood cells, and transfusion must be carefully matched to avoid adverse reaction. Plasma contains 91% to 92% of water and 8% to 9% of solids. It mainly comprises of coagulants, mainly fibrinogen, aid in blood clotting, plasma proteins such as albumin and globulin that help maintain the colloidal osmotic pressure at about 25 mmHg. Blood plasma is a light amber color liquid component of blood in which blood cells are absent but which contains proteins and other constituents of whole blood in suspension. It makes up to 55% of the body total blood volume. It is the intravascular part of extracellular fluid. Then next we will talk about the blood type of blood cells. There are three main types of blood cell: red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Each type plays a specific role in maintaining the body health and its functioning. Red blood cells, that is also called RBCs, also known as erythrocytes. Red blood cells are the most abundant cells in the blood. Their primary function is to transport oxygen from the lungs to the body, tissue, and organs, and to carry carbon dioxide, a waste product, back to the lungs for exhalation. Red blood cells contain a protein called hemoglobin which binds to oxygen and gives blood its red color. Then next is white blood cells. White blood cells, WBCs, or leukocytes, are an essential part of the immune system. They defend the body against infection, bacteria, viruses, and other foreign invaders. There are several types of white blood cells including neutrophils, lymphocytes, monocytes, eosinophils, and basophils, each with its specific role in a immune response. Then next is platelets. Platelets are also called thrombocytes, are tiny cell fragments involved in the blood coating and hemostasis. When a blood vessel is injured, platelets gather at the site to form a plug which helps stop bleeding. They releases various chemicals that trigger clotting factor, leading to the formation of stable blood clot. These different types of blood cells are produced in the bone marrow through a process called hematopoiesis. They are vital for maintaining various bodily functions, including oxygen transport, immunity defense, and proper clotting to prevent excessive bleeding. Disruption in the production or function of these cells can lead to various health conditions and as well as the disorders. Then next we will talk about the what are the function of blood. In that, first one is oxygen transport. Red blood cells carry oxygen from the lungs to tissue throughout the body and bring carbon dioxide back to the lungs to be exhaled. Then next function is nutrients distribution. Blood transport nutrients such as glucose, amino acid and fatty acid to cells for energy production and their growth. The next function is waste removal. Blood carries waste product like carbon dioxide and urea to the lungs and kidney for elimination from our body. The next function is hormone transport. In hormone transport, blood transport hormone from endocrine glands to the target tissue, regulating various physiological processes. Then next function is temperature regulation. Blood helps regulate body temperature by absorbing and distributing the heat. The next function is immune response. White blood cells in the blood play a vital role in defending the body against infections, pathogens and foreign substances. The next function is clotting and hemostasis. In that, platelets and clotting factor in the blood help prevent excessive bleeding by forming clots to seal the wounds. The next function is pH balance. In pH balance, blood help maintain the body acid-base balance, ensuring proper pH levels for optimal cellular function. The next function is fluid balance. Blood helps to maintain a fluid balance between the bloodstream and the surrounding tissues, preventing edema, that is fluid buildup. The next function is buffering. Blood contains substances that act as a buffers, helping to stabilize the body's pH and prevent drastic changes. The next function is transport of cells. Blood transports specialized cells such as stem cells to areas where they are needed for tissue repair and its growth. The next function is mineral transport. Blood carries essential minerals like calcium and iron to various parts of the body for bone health and its other functioning. In essence, blood is a complex fluid that plays a central role in maintaining homeostasis, supporting various bodily function and ensuring the overall health and well-being of an individual. Then we will talk about the how to decide our blood group. Blood groups are determined by the presence or absence of specific antigens on the surface of red blood cells. The most well-known blood group system are the ABO system and the RH system. ABO blood group system, this system classified blood into four main types based on the presence or absence of two antigens A and B on the surface of the red blood cells. Type A has a antigen on its surface. Type B has a B antigen on its surface. Type AB has both A and B antigen can be present on its surface, and type O has neither A or not a antigen B is present on its surface. The next is RH blood system. This system determines the presence or absence of the RH antigen, also known as the RH factor or D antigen on the surface of red blood cells. RH positive has the RH antigen and RH negative lacks the RH antigen. The combination of the ABO and RH system result in the common blood types, that is A positive, A negative, B negative, B positive, AB positive, AB negative, O positive, O negative. Blood groups are important for the blood transfusion and organ transplant. For example, individuals with type O negative blood considered universal donor, as their blood can be given to individual of any blood type. Conversely, individuals with type AB positive blood are considered universal recipients, as they can receive blood from any donor of or any blood type. Knowing a person blood type is also crucial for maternal fetal compatibility during pregnancy, as incompatibility between the mothers and babies' blood types can lead to serious medical issue. It's worth nothing that beyond the ABO and RS system, there are many other less common blood groups system with their own specific antigen which can help or also have implication for blood transfusion and medical treatments. Okay, then we will talk about the common blood disorders. Blood is a, we all know about that the blood is a vital fluid in the human body that performs a numerous crucial function, including transporting oxygen, nutrients, hormones and waste products. It consists of red blood cells as well as white blood cells as well as platelets and plasma. They are essential for our blood for its regular functioning. We will discuss about the common blood disorders. In that, first one is anemia. Anemia is a condition where there a deficiency of red blood cells or hemoglobin leading to reduced oxygen carrying capacity and fatigue. Then next is hemophilia. In that, a genetic disorder where the blood doesn't clot properly due to the lack of clotting factors. At number 3 is leukemia, a cancer of the blood and bone marrow causing an overproduction of abnormal white blood cells. Then next is thrombocytopenia. In the thrombocytopenia, a low platelets count that can lead to excessive bleeding or bruising. Then next is sickle cell disease. In that disease, it is a genetic disorder causing red blood cells to become a mishappen, leading to pain and other complication. Then next is polycythemia vera. It is a disorder where the bones marrow produce too many red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets. Hemochromatosis, a condition where the body absorbs too much iron leading to organ damage. Lymphoma, a cancer of the lymphatic system affecting white blood cells called lymphocytes. There are just few examples of blood related disorders. Each disorder has its own causes, symptoms and treatments, and proper medical diagnosis and management are essential for the individual affected by this condition. This is all about the blood and its disorders. Thank you.